Hello guys, welcome to the Core Industries YouTube channel. In this video we are going to be understand the first program, very basic program, Hello World program, which is written in the Java programming language. And you all might know that Java is widely used programming language, and its demands in the market is extremely high because Java is used in different platforms and creating Android applications and many frameworks. So there's no reason to not learn this programming language. So without any further delay, let's get started. So you can see the first on the first line I written package.com.google. This line, yeah guys, package.com.com Google. Google is not compulsory. Here you can say company, package.com.company. It is the company name for which you have to write the code. Understand? It is the company name simply for which you have to write the code, and it is the package. Why is the package is written? Because suppose understand guys, the package in the Java is used to group the related classes. Package consists classes, right? Because there you can see the class Java YT1. It is the name of the class. Don't be get confused. It is the name of the class. So package consists classes, and classes consist of the functions. Simply guys, you have to understand this, that package consists of the classes and classes consist of the functions. And so yeah, where we are. So it is the company name for which you have to write the code. Okay, and it is simply the package in which Java is to group related classes. Think of it as a folder in a file directory. Okay, as a file in the folder. Okay, so it is a package which consists of the classes, and classes consist of the functions, various functions. It cannot be only one, it can be various functions. So and similarly here, public class Java YT1. So what is this? It is the name of the our class. Okay, and similarly classes consist of the functions, and functions it is written here, public static void main. And what is the main is it here? Main is the function name. Main is the function name. So the question arises that why the main is here written already? Because I can write anything, because it is a name, so I can write anything. But main is the by default Java class name. Okay, but main is the main word is by defaultly given by the Java, so we have to use this. Okay, and what is the actually means, let's understand. Here is the point. After that you're writing the any function name, here's the point where you can start writing your application code. Okay, so here's the starting point where you can see I commented out this line, and in the commented line I write your code here. From this point you're starting to write your application code, and whole code is embedded in this. So again, package.com.company, any company name for which you have to write the code. And package simply consists of the classes, and classes consist of the functions. It can be various functions, not only one function. Okay, now let's understand the basic structure of a Java program. Simply guys, Java is made up of the function and classes. Yeah, at the basic level Java is made up of the functions and classes. Now what is the function? I explained you, but let's again, I give you an analogy to understand this. Suppose you break your wash basin in your bathroom, and after that what? You have to dial a number to a plumber and call it. They will going to come your home and fix it. So similarly, functions are the group of the code which are used to do a particular work. Yeah. Suppose you have to add a two numbers. You write a program to add two numbers. So you have to write a function. You have to write a function in which you have to give an input two numbers after two numbers, and it will be going to be represent the output as their addition. Okay, suppose you enter 5, and second input is your is 2, then 5 plus 2 is 7. So this interpretation is performed inside the function. You have to write a function to do this addition. So function is nothing but a group of code which is used to do a particular task. Okay, that is why the classes are the group of the function, because function can be various. Function can be written for the addition, function can be written for the subtraction, function can be written for the multiplication, division, integration, anything. So okay, now let's understand the classes by giving an analogy. In the first analogy I give you analogy of the plumber, in which you have to you break your wash basin. After that you dial a number to the plumber and call it. But in the classes it consists of the household repair. Now household repairs consist of the all the things: painter, carpenter, plumber, anything. So similarly, classes are the what I told you. Classes are the group of the function. Household repairs are the group of the all the things, plumber, carpenter, and painter, and various other things, etc, etc, etc. So similarly, household repairs refers to the classes. Classes consists function. Similarly, household repair consists of the plumber, but it not only consists of the plumber particular type, it consists all the things, plumber, painter, carpenter. So this is what I want to this is what I wanted to explain you, that classes are the group of the function, and functions are the group of the code which is used to do a particular task. Suppose you have to do addition, you write a function for it. You have to do a subtraction, you have to write a function for it. Simply, what is this? Now the main thing arises here. When you write a class, you have to write its object also. Yeah, maybe you wonder now that what is this thing. You have to write object, but you can not able to see that there is nothing related to object here. Okay, this is why, because we use the static keyword. Static keywords used to not create a object of the class. We will talk about it later in the future videos. uh, Deep, we are going to be deep dive in this concept, but now you have to understand simply this: when we use a static keyword, we don't need to create its object of the class. Okay, and you can see here the before main we use a void. What is this void? This is the return value. What is the return value? What is called the return value? Return value is this: when your code runs, you are going to expect some return from your code. Okay, and it is not, it is the void is which the data type of your expected return. It can be integer, it can be string, it can be float. You can write here simply, but you can see here we cannot expecting any return value from this code. When we run it, it will going to be simply run hello world. Okay, in the terminal you see the hello world as a string data, but we not are going to be expected as an integer value and another float value. So that is why we use void. Void means nothing. Void means nothing. We are not going to expect anything from our code. Okay, that is why we use the void. And what is the public keyword? Public keywords is a denotes that we can access this function from anywhere in our entire code. From anywhere it can, here where we use public, it can be a private, because private, in which private it is going to be something like encrypted, not encrypted, but you cannot able to access as a public, like. Okay, in private keyword you are going to access it by writing some syntax. We will be going to be deep dive in the future videos, but now public is used to access this function from anywhere in this code. Okay, hope you understand this. Now what is this string args? This is an argument which you have to give to the function, but but in the future videos we're going to cover this in briefly. Okay, so I explained you the basic analogy of this written code, that what this code going to be doing. Let's run this code and see the output in the terminal. Okay, let's click on the run java YT1, and this will be going to run our this entire code in our terminal. So you can see here it starts building. The one thing which I have to told you is that Java run only bytecodes. The entire code will be converted into bytecodes, and we go to the compiler, and after that we are going to see the output. So it takes a time. So you can see here clearly the hello world is printed very smoothly in our terminal. Okay, let's get. So hope you understand this basic, very basic program of a hello world, which is written in the Java programming language. So I explained you many different terms in this video package about public class. What is this? What are the classes, and what are the functions, and what are the objects? So hope you understand.